This right here, guys, this is Africa.
When you're in your 20s, one of the coolest things you can do is travel the world. I spent 7 days in the richest square mile in all of Africa, Sandton Johannesburg. So come with me and see some of the fun that we had, as well as some of the challenges that I'm facing in my life and how I'm navigating them. And I couldn't stop saying this on this trip, but this right here,
This is Africa. Look at Africa, man. So beautiful.
Yo guys, welcome to the vlog. We are in Sandton, Johannesburg. Look at where we're staying. I'm gonna take you on a house tour. This is our Airbnb. I don't know how much it costs. Costs a pretty penny, but the Airbnb is nice. I've never been to a place in Africa where they have like open plan living, and in Southern Africa. I've seen it in like East Africa and parts of West Africa, but this is the open plan space. We've got our kitchen here, we've got a watermelon, got our drinks ready to go. I like the features as well, like these little hanging lights, and then you got your chandeliers over there, as well as your fireplace over there, which is pretty cool. And if we keep coming, I haven't actually been down this corner. Oh, this is just a laundry room. So we got a laundry room over here. Just a place where you can wash, dry clothes, that type of thing. Yeah, there must be a washing machine or maybe the generator somewhere in here. Nothing much to show. And then if we keep going around, we are now into our conservatory. We have Boss, who's busy cracking on with work over there. Pool table. We've got a gym in the back, which we've already used out. What was it saying for me? Was it good?
Not too bad.
Then in the garden, we've got a pool. I'm not gonna go further, I don't have any shoes, but we've got a pool. Nice green grass, we've got palm trees, which are all nice as well. I've got some B-roll, so I'm just gonna slap some B-roll on top of this so you can probably see the garden. And if we take you round, I think this place will probably cost, just from looking at houses in the area, this place probably costs about 50K in pounds, which shows you the South African market is crazy. This is our room. Unfortunately, I'm sharing a bed, but our bedroom has got this little ensuite with a toilet over here and a shower over here, which are both really, really nice. Which, I mean, practically speaking, I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we're gonna find a way to make it work. And then everybody else has put their stuff in their rooms, so I don't wanna be trailing in people's rooms too tough, but this is one of the bedrooms. This is the bathroom. Oh, I haven't been in here. The bathroom's nice, you've got a bathtub. I don't know who's gonna be using the bathtub, if people can fit inside it. You got your shower over here. One thing about loads of houses in Africa generally, or Southern Africa, let me stop saying Africa to generalize. In Southern Africa, people love a big bathroom, and most of the time if you have 5 bedrooms, you have 5 toilets or 5 bathrooms in your house. And then this is probably the nicest part of this whole house, in my opinion. We've got our jacuzzi bathtub, we've got your dual sinks over here, which is like a his and hers feature. And you also got a shower as well. And this room is probably the size of some bedrooms in the UK, which is crazy. And then you've got the master bedroom, which again is really nice. I think someone's at the gate, which is why they're beeping. But yeah, there's a carpet on the floor, which is insane. Yo, our vlog got cut short, but this is where we're living for the next week. And one of the things I want to do whilst I'm out here, if I get the chance, is check out the property market, because I just love houses in Africa. I think they're so cool. And especially how you see different designs like open plan living here. In Zimbabwe, people would never even think about doing open plan. But yeah, if we get to go see some properties, I'm gonna take you along as well and see what I want. So on day 1 of the trip, we had some traditional dancers come over, and you can see in this video that it's actually kind of dark at the moment, but then the lights have now come on, and this is because of the load shedding in South Africa, where the electricity just randomly goes, and this was a constant theme of our trip. And oh my god, on the right side, can you see that indoor braai stand?
So we're at House of Sandton. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling, bro? Just warming.
And yes, we were warming, but first let me take you around the second house that we were staying in this gated community, which is very, very nice. There is 7 houses on this community, I think, and they're all built to a great standard. And we're going to be taking you inside to see what the house is saying. Whilst we're filming, I'm going to be talking to Nolu, who's on the camera.
Hi guys.
All right. Hey MTV, welcome to the crib. This is the best part of the house that we're staying in. And my favorite thing about houses in Joburg is they're actually really cheap. This is probably way cheaper than any house you've ever visited in the UK. And it's got some amazing features, starting off with probably the best part of the house. And this best part of the house is the bar. And in the bar, we've got all these drinks, all this Moët, Captain Morgan's, gin, Jack Daniels, everything that you need. Yeah, it's just cool. And then we've got a mirror over there, which is silly. Like, I don't even know what that mirror is for.
Can we go stand in front?
Huh?
Let's go stand in front of the mirror so people can see.
So this mirror is so random. Like, you've just got a mirror which is hanging off the top of the wall.
Let's see.
But it looks sick. And when we turn off the lights in here at night, it actually looks really cool. And there's a seating area there just so everyone can chill. And then we'll just take you through to the rest of the house now. Oh, the other thing is this wallpaper.
It's so on brand.
Yeah, it's like a tiger print.
Yeah, so on brand.
Which is someone who knows what they're doing has to be the one designing this house. Most of the time, these communal spaces are just too big in African homes. And I think this is a perfect size because really and truly, no one's going to be sitting here watching TV just by the way life is done in Africa. Then we've got the outside there, everyone's chilling. I don't know if they want to be in the vlog.
Well, Kosh is doing a piece.
Yeah, this is the outside space. We'll take you and show you the other side of it. Then welcome to the kitchen. This kitchen is really, really nice. I like the hanging lights which are here. We've got your countertop worktop here.
Island.
And, yeah, your island. Sorry.
Sorry.
We've got your kitchen here. I would say probably one of my only drawbacks of this house is I like gas stoves. And they've only got a small unit for gas stoves, but I guess it's a safety feature in African houses because gas isn't pumped into the house the same way as we do in England. And then we have this large table. Have you guys eaten dinner at this table?
No.
Yeah, it's so designed. There is a bit of a mess in the house. Of course, you can see people are living in the house. But I'm sure you can appreciate how nice the house is. And then we've got this amazing piece of art. I think this would probably cost you a pretty penny. And I like it when people design their houses and they actually put art which is African inspired. I think when I'm older, I'm not going to have a house with like pictures of me and my family on the walls. Instead, we're going to have art like this, or get an artist to put me and my family on the wall in art form like this. And then lastly, we outside.
We outside.
This is probably one of the nicer parts of the yard. We have our jacuzzi over here, and the jacuzzi is actually super warm. And we've got a small pool over there, which is nice because most pools are just for kids, but this pool is very functional, very for the people. And then behind here is the back garden. This is the part when we were walking around where everyone was sitting, but this is from the reverse way. And I'm sure in the other house tour that you saw, it's almost like in Joburg or in Sandton at the moment, they've got like this outside gazebo part, which feels like you're inside, but it feels like you're outside as well. So yeah, this is everywhere. I'm just getting to give this away.
Okay.
Guys, can you give away for the vlog? So everyone's outside. Yeah, MTV, welcome to our crib. Should have said MTV, cut the cameras. Alright, cool. So this is the ground floor. Obviously, there's parts that we left out, which are like pantries, toilets, those type of
the
things.
boring
I don't
things.
think anybody really wants to see that. But let's go upstairs now and just show you the balcony. We can't show you people's bedrooms because obviously it's people's bedrooms. Some people are asleep, some people have got their stuff in there that doesn't need to be on camera. But yeah. Did Matt come by himself?
I actually don't know.
This video is going to annoy me that it's so echoey, but that shows you how much space there is in this house. So going up the stairs, we have this lovely like open plan stair kind of corridor facility and a skylight up there, which is really nice in the daytime. but at the moment it's now dark, so we can't actually see what that looks like. And then at the start of the video, we showed you that those windows outside, which is my favorite feature. So you've got loads of light coming in from there and loads of light also coming in from this side of the house. And then probably one of my favorite parts is this balcony. Because if I was the father of this house, I would stand here every morning like this and just shout at my kids to be like, bring me some food. Standing in the balcony like this. And then upstairs we have this little lounge. You can sit here, watch TV, watch all of your neighbors coming in and out. And it's just nice. Like, I like this house, it's very functional. A lot of African houses are just usually excessively big. Like,
Just big.
Everything big and bad, but this is very functional, very like tight space. So we're gonna have to leave you there. We're gonna have to cut the cameras whilst I shout at everyone and get ready for the night. Morning team. Today, day 2 of Jozi. I can't lie. I think I like this place, but it's early days, so I can't be 100% sure. But the weather's good. Where we're staying is nice, but the other house is insane. And then today we're going on a cultural village tour, which will be quite nice. And then we're going to some lounge thing later. But I'm just trying to soak myself into the culture, see what it's like, see the comparisons. And just, yeah, I think one day I really want to be doing business in Africa. And this place looks like it has good infrastructure for people to do business. I mean, Joburg is a city of business. That's what we've been told. So just want to go around, see what's going on, see what the move is, and we take it from there. But we are starting this morning off with a workout.
Hi everyone, it is day 2 of House of Sandton and we are about to eat breakfast before we go on a cultural trip, and then in the evening we're gonna shake a leg at the lounge. See ya.
Guys, so I've come across these apartments, and these apartment blocks, apparently they're about R1 million, and R1 million is about 50k, I think, in British pounds. And these apartment blocks are apparently a big thing here in SA, and as you can see, it's fairly quiet around here. And the appeal for most of these things for people is the security. A lot of the time people like living in gated communities because the crime here is really high, but they look nice. And hopefully later today, if we get back from this tour super quick, we're gonna go on a tour of some apartments to buy. We spent so much time in the car on this journey, but the landscapes were truly beautiful. Like, look at the amount of greenery that's in this video. Yo guys, today we are outside. We are at Lesedi, which is an experience where you can get to see more of the different South African cultures. So Xhosa people, if I said that right, Zulu people, Dewele people, Mapedi people. And yeah, we're gonna see different cultures. I think it's really interesting. I like to absorb myself in people's cultures. Like when you're in Rome, behave like the Romans. And it's not every day I'm at piano as well.
Johnny, simply means hello, how are you? I'm fine. Now to say thank you to the man, can you all say Siyabonga Nkosi?
Siyabonga Nkosi.
Ngiyabonga nami, thank you too. So behind me here, this is the Zulu cattle kraal. This is where they put all their cows. The name of the cattle kraal, they call it Isibaya. For a man to get married in the Zulu village, a man pays 11 cows for one wife. One cow, 14,000 rands.
Oh, I love Africa. But we will sing it like this. Oh, I love Africa. That's right. Oh, I love Africa. We keep it going like that, my friend. Let's go. Oh,
This year I've had the privilege of spending a lot of time in Africa, and I think it's made me realize a few things. Number one, it's made me realize that I want to spend more time in Africa. And I think as a child of the diaspora, it's very easy to get caught up in thinking that the diaspora has our best interests, when really and truly, it probably doesn't. Like, what we should be doing instead is taking the knowledge and information that we're extracting from the diaspora and bringing it back here. So a lot of the stuff that we're seeing in London, in New York, in LA, and other places of the world, and being able to implement that on the African market as well. And one of the reasons why this previously wasn't attractive for me is because I would always come to Africa and I would feel like I was visiting someone else, and this actually wasn't my space. But as I've grown older, it's made me appreciate how I can carve out my own space in this environment and still be able to thrive. Because, for instance, me coming to Africa and spending time in the village, when I've grown up in a very urban area, I like fast pace, I like cities. It's like really disconnecting, and I can't really build that connection that I really could. But as I've grown up and I've seen actually like there's other spaces that we can occupy, there is loads of things to do other than just farming and village. It's made me realize that actually I probably should spend more time here.
Good morning, good people.
Sawubona,
We are
legends.
Sawubona, Unjani. I don't know anything else.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Welcome. So guess where we're at?
We are quadbiking today.
Biking. And what trip are we on?
We're on, so basically it's like a PR trip, but it's like a
Okay.
birthday trip at the same time.
Yeah, it's for a celebrity. I don't know if you guys know her.
Yeah, if you don't know, get to know.
Get to know. You probably do know. You're just not close enough to be in the club, but you know. And are you excited for go-kart? Is it go-karting? Quad biking.
Quadbiking, yeah, I'm very, very excited.
Okay.
Yeah, the weather's nice, it's hot today, you know, the sun is shining. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun.
See y'all later.
Yeah, we're about to go quad biking. It's so cool. I love these acres of land that they have in Africa. I don't know why they don't do tourism more in Zimbabwe. This was not a Pinterest board. This was where we had dinner.
Toast to another fantastic night here at House of
Yo, we have just come back from a sunset dinner, and we were a bit late, so we did kind of miss majority of the sunset, but it was still super cool just sitting outside, talking, gisting, and the ambiance was just so good. And I also got a bottle of wine, which I'm going to be taking back to the UK. I started this thing where I'm going to collect different bottles of wine depending on location. And what I'm going to do with all of these bottles of wine is on different bottles, I'm going to write different things depending on what inspired me on that trip. So it could be like when I graduate, when I make my first million, when I become a father, and different things. And those bottles of wine are supposed to be cracked open the day that I achieve whatever milestone, which I think is a random tradition that I can collect drinks or artifacts from around the world, which actually means something, and I'm actually going to use them in the future. But enough of the chit chat, man. We're about to step out. We are going to major leagues. DJ Ken, La Tukizini, going on a night out, all black affair today. That's why we're blacked out. Trying to decide between these shades or these shades. But yeah, we're going out. We're gonna have some fun, see what the nightlife in SA is saying, and I'm sure it will be a blast. Because yesterday we had a warm up, and the warm up was strong. So today it can only get better. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we are at Nelson Mandela Square. Fun fact: this is actually the richest square mile in the whole of Africa, and it's really showing up and showing out. Like, there's just so many nice things here, people whining and dining, foods, views, sun, good vibes. Everyone looks like they're just having a good time. But we're just having a look around, see what's going on, and I'll take you guys to some of it. Genuinely, as I'm walking through this place, I'm like, why would you want to be anywhere else in the world? Like, this place is just everything. Take the crime out and boom, like, this is amazing. Sandton, what a place, man. Like, this place is so beautiful. It genuinely, like, I could see myself living here. It's like you've got like the city life of, I guess, the Western world, and you also still got you're very much in Africa, and I really like that about this place. And if you could just take crime out of this place, I've probably said it 1,000 times, but if you could just take crime out of this place, I wouldn't even think twice about moving here, because everything else is here. Like, there is not a single thing at the moment that I'm thinking, like, your quality of life will decrease ever so slightly. And if you can set it up in a way that you're earning UK money and you're living here, then boy, like, you're gonna be living good. So we're about to head to dinner. The theme is grey today, so this is what we're wearing: some grey shirt, some pleated trousers, and we got the Jordans. I don't know if we're going out again today, but we went out yesterday, and boy, time was hard. The Amapiano scene here is silly. Yeah, like, I know this vlog has been very sporadic in places, but we're chugging along, man. We're chugging along. One of the most interesting things that I learned on this trip was, if anything is produced in South Africa, you're likely going to find that it's cheap. So this was everything from food to drinks to anything which can be a raw product and produced. And every single time we went out to dinner, we were just all astounded at the prices. The following day, we went to the farmer's market. If I could describe a place that would be the perfect Sunday, this would be exactly it. Like, just listen to how good this is. Okay, what we were talking about earlier, you know, that song which is like chomi 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 chomi.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay, that song we normally play it during the last hours of groove.
Why?
Yeah? So chomi 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 means my friend, my friend, my friend. My friend is that time. Chomi kinagwele.
You know what it
means?
means?
Is time.
Kinagwele means what? Time to go home.
No, kinagwele is that time. Kinagwele.
Time to have fun.
No, it's that time. It's just that time.
It's just time.
Yeah, just that time. And then they say Regisaka pele ritsamai. Regisaka pele ritsamai means sell faster so that you can leave early.
Okay.
You get me?
And then
so
what?
They're talking to the bar guy.
Okay, and the last one. What does that Biri Maroon? That vocalistic verse, what does that mean?
Okay,
how does it go?
Biri is alcohol, and then maroon is clouds. When they say Biri Maroon, they're saying raise your alcohol towards the cloud.
Oh, we were saying Deliveroo.
That's crazy.
So what?
Biri Maroon means.
So what? When vocalistic comes in on that song and it's like cash constant, what does that mean?
Cash contact. Cash contact. The cash.
Contact the bar.
Yeah, you have the cash contact on you.
Oh. This is
and
simpler than I thought.
It's very simple, man. And what's the next verse? Cash contact.
Shandapa.
Yeah. Shandapa, it's a beautiful lady. That's what you.
Also,
that's the word you use.
You're taking your cash out for the beautiful ladies.
Yeah. You have cash on you. And then cash obviously when you have cash. Yeah. You have the beautiful ladies.
Okay, nice. Is that how you found your beautiful lady?
Yeah, then Vripa, you know Vripa.
Oh, I like a car.
It's a car, but not just.
I know there's a song called. There's a song called.
Yeah.
Is it one of those golfs?
Yeah. It's not just not only the golf, but all those like your sports cars. Yeah, your basic sports cars, not your Maseratis, Ferraris.
Okay.
Like your VR6, you can take it to golf.
Yeah.
GTIs.
Okay.
BMW, M140, M135.
Yeah, you guys love your cars here.
Yeah. You see those types of vibes. Yeah, those are your free pass. Yeah? Okay. You have money, now you have your car. Shanda car, girls, bro.
Money, car, girls. That's all they care about here in Josie.
Yeah.
Money, cars, girls, nyama.
Yeah, meat. we love meat. But it's not all that we care about. Man.
What else do you care
There are
about?
different people like myself, man. Like exiting the vibe life.
Oh, okay, you're retired now. Retired groovist.
I'm retiring, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We in Africa, man. We in Africa. My first time in Africa, I had to get this hat. That makes me look extra African. But we are on a hike. And as part of our hike, we have probably come to, unless it gets better at some point, we've probably peaked. It's peaked so much that the rest of the group literally had to stop walking and just take in the views. Like, man, what a place. Wow. We've reached the top of the mountain. I wish I had the energy to go and show you. At the top of the mountain, still handling business. The grind never stops. As long as there's an internet signal, the grind never stops. Olu, handling business on top of the mountain.
Business don't stop.
But the grind never stops.
Never stops.
Never stops. We have scaled the mountain, I think. Finally reached the top. Or is it the top? But the views are nice. This is Africa. I think we can see the end of this hike, I think. Is that the house where we're going to there? I can see those golf carts from earlier.
Yes,
So
actually.
that must mean that's where the land is.
The end is near.
But yeah, we on a hike. We're about to finish the hike. The great thing about the internet is whilst we've been on this hike, still been able to get internet signal to chase up solicitors.
Valid.
Because yeah, this is a big week this week. We need to complete basically by next week. So that basically means everything needs to be done this week. So the solicitors need to work for their money. And unfortunately, we'll have to pay them their money at the end of that. But if they get it done, that'll be good because they can get it done before we close off the year. And that's what we're trying to do. Guys, we've just come back from viewing some properties. The price ranges of these properties is about 700k rands to 1.1 million rands in the nicer suburbs of Joburg. So like, I'm talking gated communities, so many security at the door. Like we had an issue that we couldn't get into one of the properties for ages just because security would not let us in. Because that's how like people literally pay a premium so that security are very selective about who comes in and out of the building. Also, the cool thing that I learned about the security systems here is that all residents, when they live in complexes, they have an app, and on that app they can invite guests, and if they invite a guest they send you a code, and that code is only valid for 24 hours, or it's only valid for one car, and the guest has to come in and punch a code, and that gives them access in and out of the property. If you don't have that code, if you don't have like proof of license or anything like that, they literally will not let you in. Like they will tell you you're not coming in. Even if you phone your friend and you say like, I'm at the door, they'll be like, yeah, we don't know who you are, like you're not coming in. So you can tell people are paying a premium for these properties. When we were looking at who actually lives in these houses, it's a lot of like young working people, kind of just starting out. So like the tenants in the houses that we were looking at, I think it was 2 girls, and they both looked like they were mid-20s. And I think it's very interesting to see the different ways people live. Prior to this trip, I would have told you that living in like flats or apartment buildings in Africa is just not desirable. I just would have assumed from my previous experiences of being in Africa that you wouldn't want to live in a flat. But clearly there is an appetite and a need for these things. So we were looking to running the numbers, seeing like, does this make sense? How does it work? and all of that stuff, because 40k for a flat in a really nice place is essentially 40k for a flat in probably the worst of worst areas in the UK these days. So yeah, like, we'll see what happens. This morning we are on our way to Safari. I don't even know if this stuff works, but that type of gig. We've got a long drive. It's mad early in the morning, but if you want to see the animals, you have to be there when the animals wake up. So here we go. I am shook. Look at all of these things. King Julius over there.
You not tell me it was 1 hour. Did you know it was going to be 1 hour? That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
How many they are? I don't understand what's happening. Malone, this is a camera. Do you understand what's happening right now? This is trauma response. People didn't go up Nigeria on the show.
They told us we were going on a safari, and I'm scared of animals. And here we are, literally in the jungle with the animals themselves. Like, somewhere there'll be some monkeys just jumping all over the place.
Be gentle.
Okay.
You can go again, I'll do a picture. Yes.
We are walking through the jungle, and at the moment we are looking for some elephants in their natural environment. Will we find the elephants? Probably. In fact, here they are already. So we found the elephants in their natural environment. Here we have the biggest elephants. These things are so scary. Yo, 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 yo.
How was it? How was it?
Scary.
Scary?
Right here we have one of the biggest predators in the animal kingdom, but we slayed it. I don't even know. Guys, it is boiling hot. I think right now it is 39 degrees here, and I'm about to go see some lions. I'm about to go catch lions, catch shumbas. But boy, it is warm. This is our vehicle of choice. I hope there's no space for any lions to get inside. What are you thinking?
I think it's crazy. They're just so big. But they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. What's happening? What's happening?
They start slowing down from exhaustion. They start eating while it is slowing down. They rip and swallow, rip and swallow. Now the meat that gets stored in their bellies is so when they go back home where they've left babies, old ones and sick ones.
So they regurgitate cheese.
Everyone else to eat.
Wow.
Very kind.
This right here, guys, this is Africa. Imagine you'll be sitting here having a drink with a giraffe.
I don't know.
Annie, what do you have to say about what we're watching?
This is not for my eyes.
He got a little freak in him. His lips in the pool. His lips. Nah, it shouldn't be here.
It's actually with great regret that I'm going back to the UK. But one thing I'm super grateful for is that this trip has given me a lot of time to think. It's given me time to think. One of the things I've been thinking about is how I need to be more present for community. And I say this because one of my dreams and one of the things that I've always struggled with, I think, is building deeper friendships. I don't struggle to speak to people, superficial friendships. I have so many superficial friends, I guess. But building that deeper connection with people is something that I want to work on in 2025, sorry. And I think this trip allowed me to see a very good example of what it means to show up for community. And I think I need to be that person for other people. And I just need to get better at it. Like, there's no two ways about it. I just need to improve. The other thing I've been thinking about is what I want my year to look like next year. The first quarter of the year is going to be dedicated probably just to medicine because I need to see that out. But after that, what am I going to be doing? Who am I going to be with? Where am I going to be with? I'm still figuring all of that stuff out. I want my life to look like a lot of business primarily. That's the thing that I enjoy. That's the thing that gives me a lot of energy. But we're still basically figuring out. And part of these vlogs is me showing you guys how I'm figuring it out in the process. And then the other thing is I think I just need to sit down and plan 2025. I'm about to embark on a 12-hour flight. I'm just going to sit down with a pen and paper and just write what I want 2025 to look like. What are the things that energize me? What are the things that take energy away from me? And how can I be more intentional in doing all of that? I think this trip to SA made me realize the things that energize me and also the things that take a lot of energy away from me. I think unfortunately when I'm in London, I spend actually quite a lot of time every single week doing things that don't energize me, but it's like those are the things that have to get done. But I want to start making a change to that. But yeah, Josie, you've been great. I'm absolutely gutted to be going home, but no matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. Master KG, all of that stuff. But yeah, like, I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. This was one of my favorite vlogs to make so far. So see you on the other side.